how to start without breaking everything you already built. Why most advice doesn't work for you. When your time is limited, ideas are dangerous. Proof is what opens doors. I respectfully disagree. What studios actually care about remains relevant long-term. Depth beats variety. You need visibility that compounds. Layoffs will happen. Solve one problem. If you are here, chances are that you are trying to figure out another side of life, a side that will make sense for you. You know that your path is in video games, but the question is how to start the right way to build your success. Also, if you're here, chances are you already have a life, a job that pays the bills, responsibilities, maybe a family, very little free time, and yet there's something that never really goes away. That idea of working in the gaming industry, of creating video games, of building something that actually feels meaningful to you, not as a fantasy, not as a maybe one day, but as a real path. And the question is not if you want it. The real question is how to start without breaking everything you already built. This video is for people who feel that call and want to finally understand how to start their path in the gaming industry in 2026 without quitting everything, without gambling their future, and without burning out. Let's talk about how this actually works. This is the Game Creator Accelerator channel, and I am Tony Munoz. To support this channel, like, subscribe, comment, and ring the bell so you don't miss Unreal tutorials and more strategies and inspiring methodologies to build your game dev career one step at a time. Now let's get into it. Why most advice doesn't work for you. Most advice online is built for people with unlimited time, students or people who can afford to fail loudly. But if you're watching this, that's probably not you. You don't need hype. You need a system that works after office hours, a system that compounds slowly, a system that builds skills, visibility, and opportunities at the same time. That's the philosophy behind the Game Creator Accelerator, and that is exactly what I want to share with you today. 1. Proof beats ideas, especially when time is limited. When your time is limited, ideas are dangerous. Ideas feel productive, they give you hope, but they don't move your life forward. Proof does. Proof that you can implement a mechanic, proof that you can solve a technical problem, proof that you can learn consistently and improve over time. A short video showing a system working, even imperfectly, is worth more than any explanation of a future project that you plan to add to your portfolio. Here is why this matters. Proof works even when you are busy living your life. It speaks for you. It shows commitment, discipline, and growth. And in 2026, proof is what opens doors. 2. Build a real 3D game, one mechanic at a time. A lot of people will tell you to start very small and never think big. I respectfully disagree. I used to believe that creating visually appealing games was too complex, so I stayed small at the beginning. And honestly, that was a waste of my time. The opportunities, the audience, and the real learning were always in games I thought I couldn't build. If your goal is to enter in the gaming industry, you should start building something that looks like the industry you want to join. That starts with 3D games. Not because you'll finish a massive game quickly, but because 3D forces you to learn what studios actually care about. Studios and gamers. What they care about: movement, camera control, input handling, game states, animation logic, immersion, NPC programming, to mention some. You're not trying to finish everything. You are learning one mechanic at a time, deeply. And something important happens when you do this. You don't just build skills, you build identity. You stop being someone who wants to make games and start becoming someone who builds systems. You're not escaping your current life. You're building a bridge toward the next one. And keep in mind that you will embark an adventure where you will never stop learning. And that is exciting. 3. Choose a professional tool and commit to it. When your time is limited, switching tools is expensive. Believe me, I know. I experimented with many engines, and that's why I recommend Unreal Engine if your goal is professional 3D games development. Unreal is not just an engine. It is the tool used in production environments. What you learn here, transfer to professional studios. Scales as your skills grow. remains relevant long term. Unity can make sense for mobile games, but I don't recommend that path if your goal is a long-term independence. Godot is accessible, but accessibility is not the same as employability. When time is limited, depth beats variety every time. 4. Learn fundamentals first, then use AI properly. AI is everywhere, and yes, AI matters. But here's the reflection I want to leave you with. AI does not replace understanding, it multiplies it. You still need the fundamentals: programming logic, game architecture, how Unreal systems connect. Unreal now includes its own AI assistant connected to its documentation, and it's fantastic for planning systems and structuring prototypes, but only if you understand what you're asking. This is also why learning C++ matters. You don't need to master it, but understanding the principles changes how you think and how you build. That's why this channel shares a free C++ course linked in the description. 5. Visibility is how opportunities find you. If you have a busy life, you cannot rely on luck. You need visibility that compounds. That's why YouTube matters so much. A short video showing one mechanic, one system, one improvement, just one thing, creates a permanent record of your progress. YouTube does not disappear, it remembers your journey. Then, take the same content and repost it on LinkedIn. Recruiters don't just look for talent, they look for trajectory. 6. Build a path that survives layoffs. This part is uncomfortable but important. Even if you enter the gaming industry, layoffs will happen. So the goal is not just to get in. The goal is to stay resilient. A personal channel, a visible body of work, a community that knows you. That's how you build leverage. That's how you protect your future. That's how you move toward long-term independence. 7. Get over yourself and share imperfectly. Your biggest enemy is not technology. It's your inner critic. It will tell you, it's not ready. It's not good enough. You should wait. But here is the truth. People don't follow perfection. They follow transformation. If you don't start, you have nothing to compare yourself against. Recording your progress is not about impressing others. It is about giving your future self-proof that you changed, that you evolve. 8. Consistency beats motivation, especially after your work. You don't need a massive motivation. You need a system. 30 minutes a day, 1 hour when possible, one mechanic at a time. Solve one problem, then share it. Some days will be hard, but consistency creates momentum, and momentum creates motivation, not the other way around. If this path resonates with you, you are not alone. This is exactly why the Game Creator Accelerator Lifetime Mentorship exists. It is designed for people with real lives who want to build a real path into the gaming industry step by step, all after office hours. Visit woolun.com to learn more about my program and schedule a time to chat with me one-on-one. It will be a transformative conversation. The link is in the description. And as always, keep creating, keep sharing, and most importantly, keep dreaming big. I'll see you soon, my fellow creators.